Well, folks, it's a mixed up, shook up, fucked up world. I can't remember the song, but it doesn't matter if I remember anything because my memory's shot, my eyesight's going, my knees are wobbling so bad I can't hardly stand up or walk half the time. I busted my back and my shoulders and my ribs in the same spot. Just like when I was saying about the roofing thing, when you nailing shit by hand nailing, like we used to do in the old days when we were men, we didn't need no air compressors and all this bullshit. We got up there with a bag of nails and a hammer for $8 an hour, risking our lives. Now I can go to McDonald's and get $15 an hour, $12 an hour. Shit, I didn't even get that when I was doing asbestos removal. What the fuck? So now I'm checking on my stimulus. They said people on disability can get a stimulus check too. So I'm trying to dial that in with the IRS, but I don't know how to do this shit. But I'll see if my counselor showed up. Oh, I'm going to come by Wednesday morning. Showed up at 10 o'clock in the driveway and didn't even come in or say hey or what. Text me, hey, I'm outside. Okay, we'll sit outside, 6 feet of personal space. And I got my mask. She's got her mask. Didn't get nothing accomplished. What about the doctor's appointments and shit? I can't hardly stand up. My knees are all fucking weak and shaky. I don't know what the fuck's going on with me. I'm just trying to live. Just trying to live best as I can. Not piss anybody off or just trying to make everybody happy and happy. But I'm a happy camper today, guarantee that. But all that aside, I love my little cats. Crippled cat. He's got a leg all crippled up and he's still 3 legs and he's still doing better than I am. And Pipsqueak, he's been around for 2 years. He's the original black cat. They're both black cats. And we got Callie Cat, and I hope she doesn't get pregnant. I keep telling her, you better not be getting pregnant on me, little girl. I feel like I'm a fucking zookeeper sometimes. But all that aside, I thank God for good Samaritans and good neighbors and good friends. I don't have much of a family. I mean, that's my family. It's a big world, small world, big family. That's what I always tell everybody. You know, I've been alone since I was a teenager. Fuck it. I don't care. I've learned to adjust. And this isolation shit, 190 days in the box, that's not isolation. And there was no disease or anything going on. They just put me in there because I was a fucking asshole sometimes in the county jail up there. It wasn't nothing serious, no prison or nothing. Just Little Valley. It's like a boys' home up there. But I'm going in there since I was a fucking teenager. Off and on, off and on, off and on. 89 days. Oh, you get the year. Okay, that's... Yeah. Oh, 2 years. Well, after the divorce, it was 2 years because that was pretty bad. But I'm still here. And I'm still smiling. Still trying to just chuckle it off and, put the radio face on and make the best of it. And shit on TV and shit on the radio and all this crap just makes me laugh my ass off. Because it's so fucking... I mean, can anybody else see like me? I could see for miles and miles. And I'm blind. I'm going blind, really, truly. Hope I don't have diabetics or something. Because my one friend, rest in peace, Erica Cameron, she had diabetics and stuff, and she went blind and then died. Just part of the diabetics thing and stuff, and I don't know what the fuck. But I loved that little Blackfoot. She was only 4 foot tall. Little Blackfoot Indian girl. She was so kind and her family was kind, and I don't know, just one of the girls I met in my travels. And sometimes I say, I wake up thinking about her. Oh, 3 in the morning. I'm like, Erica. I mean, are they talking to me? Because sometimes when I'm sitting in my easy chair on the other side over there, on the other side of the living room, oh, great. We got another 45 mile an hour, 50 mile an hour winds. That's awesome. I just fucking hate the wind sometimes. But I'll be sitting there sometimes, and I swear I talk to dead people. And I see them. I see the shadow people. And it frightens me. And I don't usually get frightened about nothing. But when you wake up and you're talking to somebody that's not really there, they're gone, you know what I mean? Is that reality or just hallucinating or withdrawals or delirium tremors? I don't know. I don't know. But I'm still smiling. And I still make the best of what I got and what I can do and what I can't feel and what I don't feel like doing. I don't know. And I'm sitting there on the porch watching the grass grow up, and I got to get some gas, and I don't get paid till a couple more days, and this and that and this and that. And then, we can't touch anybody. We got to wear masks. You know what my mask is? I cut the lid off my winter hat. So I pull it up. I could show you, but I don't know. Just for shits and giggles. Oh, and I got my other one here. Oh, fuck. I busted my tailbone and my shoulder blade and my ribs falling off my steps the other night, and I was sober. Here it is. Wait. I don't fuck with y'all. Wait for it. Are you checking this? This is my new safety mask. I got a lot of black folks. I'm not racist or nothing, but I think some of the black folks would think I was some kind of, if I fold these over and make a point out of it, they'd be like, holy shit, Radio. What the fuck, man? What are you thinking? Are you stoned or something? Are you on pills or what the fuck? No, I just drink a few beers once in a while. What do you think, folks? That's a paper bag from the fucking store. And I got a whole bunch more of these bags. And I'm going to draw all kinds of shit with my Sharpie marker. I'm going to trip people out. And I hitchhike everywhere I have to because I don't get a ride. You know what I mean? So I'm going to stand out on the side of the road, be like, well, I put up a sign that says Portville or Ceres or whatever. But I'm going to wear this motherfucker like I own it. I'm going to run the wheels right off this mask. I don't know if you can see that. If I walked into your store and you were the clerk in it, would you think I was going to shoot you or rob you or some kind of crazy shit, right? Oh, God. This fucking whatever they fucking call it. Pambanek. Fuck that. And I made a mask out of one of my winter hats. I cut the lid off it, and I use it like a ski mask. We used to have shit like that when I was skiing up in the Adirondacks. What do you think, folks? I need some thumbs up on this one. Because when you're in Quandamorium or whatever the fuck it's called, You get kind of creative because you're bored as fuck. I don't think I drew the nose. My nose is over here. I drew it on the wrong side. But I'm gonna get real creative. Look at the lid on that. I look like one of them black boys in a MTV movie or MTV video back in the day. Here's my afro. Oh God, I can't breathe. Come on, don't rip it. It's stuck to me like an alien. I don't want to rip it. Feel better now. But ain't that tough? It's a fucking paper bag. Can you see it? It's one of those little paper bags. It's a little paper bag. That's my mask. Well, no, that's not. I mean, I'm just for shits and giggles. But I'm gonna wear this motherfucker because I wore my Halloween mask and my fake wig and my top hat. I had the mayor hat, looked like something out of an old Western movie. My neighbor gave me for Christmas. Her son gave it to me. But you know what? This is let me get serious now. I chuckle myself through life because that I don't know what else to do. I mean, I have no life. I have no job. I don't have a wife. I don't have a woman. I don't have a license or a vehicle. The only thing I have is me and my music and my musical equipment and maybe a beer here and there and maybe... Oh, fuck. Well, hope I don't get in trouble, though. But I should have never cracked the lid on one of these motherfuckers about half a year ago or so. Because I like it too much. And then I did a documentary on too much is too much is too much. I've done a lot of documentaries. I don't know if you've been following me or subscribing or all this shit. I don't know what the technicalities is called. But if you're going to follow me, follow me. And there ain't no strings attached and it's all free. All you got to do is watch the video. And either you'll laugh your ass off or cry your ass off, or you'll ponder and wander in your jangled mind instead of my jangled mind. Pondering and wandering. But I was sitting down at the store today. I went and got some oodles and noodles and I recommend tuna fish is like $1 a can at Dollar General. Stock up. Tuna fish rocks. You can make all kinds of shit with tuna fish. Fuck ground beef. You see the prices on the ground beef? Now the chicken legs and chicken breasts and that. Now at this particular store I go to and Park and Shop, whatever. I shouldn't have mentioned their name, but I don't know if it's illegal or whatever. But they're like $1.39. You got a whole meal for 2 or 3 people. Barbecue, pow. But I fuck with fish. Tuna fish, sardines, oysters, haddock, shrimp. Yeah, that's how I roll. But you gotta have the right ingredients and the right sauces. Little teriyaki, little soy sauce, a little bit of hot sauce. You get them Louisiana or sardines at the Dollar General for $1. You get a stack of cans like that. And you got meals on wheels type shit. Well, even if you don't have any wheels, You got meals. A fucking can of oysters and a sleeve of crackers. You good for the whole day. You can eat once a day. That's another thing I was thinking. Obesity. People don't fast anymore. And they just get fatter and fatter and fatter because they're eating like a burger this big and pile of fries and a soda pop. And you think they're going to live longer than me? Shit. Do the math on that. I learned this from the ancient times. It is written in the Word. The book, the family Bible on the book. It is written. Fasting is good for you. You eat nothing. Nothing at all. Maybe some crackers. That's unleavened bread, by the way. That's written too. Unleavened bread is bread that they didn't rise it up to make a loaf of bread. Crackers. Crackers and oysters, crackers and sardines. And you can style them up any way you want. Don't forget the oodles and noodles. And maybe some cream of mushroom, cream of celery. Just a can. A can of that. And a can of that. And some sauce. Shit. You're living like Raphael. Or whatever his name was. Broker than a joke. You know what I mean? I ain't taking no bitch out for a $30 fucking dinner. Fuck that. You know what we're having, dear? Here's a can of sardines and some mustard and hot sauce. True story. But I would never do that. If there was a woman that I was very attracted to, and we were hitting it off pretty good. You know what I mean? Hitting it off pretty good. Really good. They're tremendously good. But all that aside, I don't know where I was going with this. This might be a long-winded one. Frickin' wind is whipping out there. Holy shit. But it's 70 degrees today. 2 days ago, nighttime, it was down to 20. At least there's no snow. But all I'm looking at is my two lawnmowers out in the yard. And I can't get any gas till Friday. Now, I had a buddy. He's a good buddy of mine. Him and his wife. They gave me a ride back from the store. He's like, man, I'll hook you up with some gas. I'm like, oh, man, I'm trying to be humble. No, come on, man. So I gave him a big-ass bag of cat food, like 16-pounder, 22-pounder. He's got cats, and, well, his old lady's got the cats. I don't know if he appreciates that too much, but, hi. I never was a cat person, but I got a couple of them they're hang-arounds in my clubhouse, the radio clubhouse. But all that aside, hey, I hope you all are well. Well, the sun went down, but it's definitely going to rain a little bit. But I got to get these fucking lawnmowers going and get this fucking... I like my lawn looking like a golf course, even though I am a crippled up motherfucker. And to take that to the next level about being crippled, I was walking, and I was sober. I wasn't drunk or nothing. I wasn't on drugs or nothing. Carrying something down the steps on my front porch. And I Nestea plunged and bam! Busted up my shoulder blade and under the ribs in the same spot. Like I told you about when you're roofing. The old school roofing like we used to do for $8 an hour, risking our lives. And we didn't have to wear no harnesses. Now that you got to wear harness and all this shit. Now everybody's got regulations and stipulations and, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, and that's not allowed, and this and that. You know what I seen in Portville? Some people are walking down the street with the mask on. As a matter of fact, where's my mask? Where the fuck did I put it? I'll find it. Hang on. Yeah, I got it. It's in the targeting the mask. We are Rajo on the target. Yeah. But check this out. All right. I don't know if you can see this. Well, maybe not. All right. Here we're getting the light here. You know what this is? It's a winter hat, and I cut the lid off it. Now I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you this shit. Check this out. Now, I already showed you I don't know if I did show you the paper bag mask. Oh, I got a paper bag. I designed a fucking mask. Now, if I walked into your store, if you were a clerk or something, you see that? I'm all over the fucking place today. You see that? If I walked into your store, what the fuck is that? A fur ball or something. Yeah. If I walked into your store looking like this, with sunglasses on, would you sell me anything? Probably not. You wouldn't know if I was gonna shoot you or beat you up or take your shit or fucking rob the store or anything. Now, I've been trying to find a bandana, but I'm broke till Friday, so maybe Friday I'll get a bandana, because I'd rather have a bandana. This is a winter hat, and it's fucking hot as hell. I was sweating my fucking balls off. Can you see me? Wait. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yeah. This is going to be a long documentary, folks. Here's the final ingredient. Okay, you see me? You wouldn't know who the fuck I am unless you knew who the fuck I am. See what I'm saying? Well, you'd recognize my coveralls, and I wouldn't wear my leather. I'd have to change my shoes and burn them so they wouldn't get any footprints, and wear gloves so they wouldn't get any DNA. Can you see this shit? And I'd have to change my hat. I'd have to wear my black op hat. I wish I had one of those fucking ninja masks like they used to have back in the day. You could buy them anywhere. Or a ski mask. Just walk in with a ski mask. When I was a kid, I seen these dudes go into the liquor store with paper bags, big paper bags. That one's just a regular liquor bottle size, but it actually fits on my head. But, all right. Getting carried away. Did you see that? I invented that. I'm gonna develop a company for winter hats, but they're hotter than snot, and you can't breathe. And you get all this fucking steam coming out of your breath and shit. See what I'm saying? You'd think anybody would recognize me unless they seen my ink work. I'd have to wear gloves too. Different pair of shoes. Disposable shoes. Isn't that shit crazy? What the fuck is this world coming to? I'll tell you what it's coming to. The Antichrist. On the internet. In the government. Yeah, the list goes on and on. I didn't mean to go there, but listen. They say uh, necessity. Necessity, is that the word? Necessity is the mother of creation or invention. It's yeah. It's the mother of invention. If somebody needed something and some dude or some girl, they say, well, wow, how could I fix that? How could I fix that? And they create something fucking, and then they make bazillions and bazillions and trillions like fucking all these politicians. Hey, no matter what you're going through, it is written in my family. Yeah, you see my ink. You see it. Yeah, you want to see more of it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You want it all? I'll give it to you. But I'm just being silly now. This is a serious topic. Necessity, or yeah. Now I forgot where I was going with that. I better take another nip. And I'm one of the motherfuckers that, like, if I run out of money, because I used to have money. I mean, money. They call me radio for no joke because I was no joke. I don't give a fuck who they were. Radio, you. But all that aside, I ain't bragging up now. I'm ashamed of the things that I've done in my past life. Damn, my lazy eyes really being lazy. Because I got smashed in the fucking head so many times over the years. You know what I mean? Think about it, folks. What you want to do with your life? I want to rock! Twisted Sister, I recommend it. It's on MTV. Mr. Thunderman, what do you want to do with your life? I want to rock! And not to rock like they crackheads are smoking. Or meth heads or whatever the fuck. I drink. Occasionally. When I can afford it. Or when I have good credit. But all that aside, people have been drinking since what? 1800s, 1700s, 1600s, 1500s? Oh, we could take it even further back than that. They say, oh, now I asked my pastor a long time ago, back in the 90s or, yeah. I says, now what is this about Jesus turned water to wine? Everybody's bitching about alcohol or fermented shit, moonshine, wine, whiskey, whatever the fuck, don't matter. And I asked him, I says, what is up with that? And he said, well, I don't know. So I checked it out, and I studied up in my family Bible on the table, which everybody should have. And if they don't, somebody should check them before they wreck themselves. Not in a rectum, but I mean wrecking themselves. That was funny as fuck, right? I come off the top real quick sometimes. But what I believe in my program doesn't mean anybody else got to believe it. Doesn't mean anybody else got to agree with it. Because I'm no higher or no lower. I'm a sinner just like the rest of us. Let me sin again. But I believe the rich folks, okay, they were all the slaves and were in the big vat of grapes. They had a lot of grapes over there. And they fresh pressed them with their feet. And they're in there with their feet and they're in the vat and they're doing this and that. And they're filling up the clay jars. Big, I mean, these were big jars. They were big jars. Okay, that was fresh pressed grapes. That's what the rich folks got. And whatever the rich folks didn't take, they would put them in a storage room or something, and they'd go fermented. And that's what the dregs. I think. I wish this wind would settle down. God bless America. Shakes the whole trailer. The dregs of society were the peasants. They were the workers. They were the slaves. They did the nigger. Well, I'm not a racist, and all you black folks know that I ain't, because I got more black folk friends than you do, probably. But the dregs of society, the lowlifes, the misfits, the wanderers, the homeless, the fucking whatever they want to call them. The list goes on and on. But all that aside, they got the fermented shit. I would have preferred the fermented shit. Oh, I could drink regular grape juice fresh out of the vat after somebody's stankin' ass feet was in there stomping out the grapes and shit. He is trampling out the grapes of wrath where something was stored. There's a song, it's a Christian song about that. He is trampling out the grape. He is trampling out. Well, anyway, you can look it up for yourself on YouTube or Google or whatever the fuck. I can't do that shit. I just got YouTube. He is trampling out the vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored. There's something, and his truth is marching on. Do the math on that. His truth is marching on? I ain't marching nowhere. I ain't getting off the easy chair. And I'm not God. I'm just your family friendly Batman. But all that aside, I hope y'all enjoy my shit. Because, someday I might not be around. Then what? But I always try to keep a smile on my face. And when I don't have a smile on my face, I isolate. I crawl in the corner or in a hole and just avoid everything and everybody and every fucking thing. And try not, and then just sweat it out. And I'm shaking, I'm freaking, I'm just like, ah! Do the math on that. I ain't in competition with nobody. I don't have any problems with nobody. The only thing I have a problem with, I ain't controlling nobody, trying to control nobody. The only problem I have is with myself. You ever think of that? Do the math. Our greatest battles are within ourselves, against ourselves. But we blame others, blame this and that, blame that and that. Got excuses for this and excuses for that and that and that. Jesus is my only hope, and I already know that. So if I don't make it, I don't care. It just doesn't matter. I know, hopefully, where I'm going. And I'm not in competition. Doesn't matter. And always pray. Always pray. The Native Americans always prayed. Always. But they still got fucking high. Woo! On peyote or opium or whatever they put in that salvia, whatever the fuck. Hey, we're all human beings. We're all on the same page, really. Even if you don't realize that, then realize it. We ain't no higher or lower, or we know more or less, or we make more money or less money. Gives a shit. Petty bullshit. We're talking about a serious spiritual thing that's going across this whole universe. Hear the fire coming out of my face. It's words of life. And I believe that to be true. For example, okay, I might be silly and make not sense and fall down in my face, but I drink this whole motherfucker, right? And still hold a sensible conversation with somebody as best as I can. I might be like Nancy Pelosi. I don't want to go into politics because I'm firmly a believer that Super Trump is gonna make it fucking happen, yeah. I'm gonna write a song, Super Trump. Super Trump's gonna make it happen. Gonna change the world and he's gonna make it shake out. I don't know, I'm fucking around. The fuck is, what am I doing here with this? Oh, it got dark. Sorry. With all that aside, who do you love? I am all over the board, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't even know if anybody enjoys my shit, but hi. If you're laughing and smiling when you hear my shit on YouTube, my job has been accomplished. But if you think about things that are on my thing, my job has been accomplished. Because it's the real shit. The shit that makes you feel shit. True story. Yeah. See, now I lean my phone up against my beer can to stable it. Fuck, good thing I have another. See what I'm saying? How can you see what I'm saying? Because my words do not have fucking. Don't get me started. I go all. Listen. The words of a prophet will be misconstrued as the rantings of a madman. Now I'm not a madman. I get mad, but I'm not a madman. I mean, well, I don't know. It's all how you interpret it. Thank you, neighbor. It's all how you perceive it. That's what Pastor Joe told me, Pastor Joe Smith. Hey, if you're out there, Pastor Joe Smith, that brother blessed me. He was a executive in the thing, and he helped me out so much when I was in the county jail and shit and this and that. When I got out of jail, I had like 2,000 in. I'm like, what? I thought I was broke. I'm homeless. Where the fuck I'm gonna have 2,000? I went and bought a fucking $400 fucking what was it? I can't even remember. It wasn't a PV. It was an RG series. And that motherfucker played like a dream. Oh my god. with the hard case and everything. Don, rest in his peace. He got leukemia, and well, he's no longer with us, I don't believe. But he hooked me up with a fair price because that guitar was worth like $700. Whew. And he knew I was fresh out of jail. I didn't even have a place to stay. I bought that guitar though. Fucking right. And you know what else? Even though I'm kind of slasher-daisical on my guitar playing and my vocals and everything else nowadays, I rocked with some badass fucking motherfuckers that rocked. I mean, not necessarily rocked, but I mean, we jammed. Let's put it that way. We jammed rocked. Jam rocked, yeah. Hi. Another thing, you don't need to build a moonshine still. Just go to the liquor store and buy a half-gallon Everclear and go to the Dollar General and get some mason jars, fresh, clean, ready to go. The Everclear's FDA approved, safe, healthy, won't hurt you, but they do have a warning on there. Don't light a cigarette around the bottle when you're doing a shot. You will explode in flames. And the flames will go into your throat, and you'd be like Godzilla type shit going on. Trust me, I am a professional. Kids don't do this at home. Think about that. Do the math. I ain't bullshitting. I'm indestructible. And really, I don't like hearing myself talk. I mean, when I'm talking to my cats, check it out. Wait, oh, I thought this was a video. I gotta upgrade my shit. But check it out. Can you see that? I made that for my cripple cat. The one that's got his wrist is busted. But he hobbles along like this on 3 legs. And he can jump and run and fast as lightning. Hey, we're all just creatures here on earth. And I get mad at God sometimes. And I'll tell you the truth about that. I get mad at God sometimes because I didn't ask to be born. I didn't ask to be here. And I already told you the story. I didn't think I was going to live to be 15. By the time I was 15, I was whiskey drunk. I mean, these old timers think they're drunks. I was doing two bottles, 3 bottles a day. Smoking a fucking whole bag of weed. I didn't give a fuck. Because that's how much hope I had. I didn't have any hope back then. And now lately, I haven't felt much hope. But I have good friends and neighbors and people that, good Samaritans. Those are the people. Those are the people that you want to hang tight with. Not these fucking idiots. Not these fucking tough guys all puffed up and, these slutbag whores. And they ain't even whores. They're not getting paid. They just want to suck a dick. You know what I mean? It's a shame. You want to suck a dick? Well, get with the dude and be with the dude. Don't be with the whole fucking town. Do the math on that. Sorry, I didn't mean to spit like that, but I spit a lot. When I get spitting mad, I'm not even mad, but I'm still spitting. I'm just real passionate about what I believe. Whether it's here or there, north or south, or east or west, I'm passionate about shit. But when I'm all fucked up and I'm going through it, and I'm in a jam up, and I'm in a tight spot, all I want to do is isolate. Climb in a corner, curl up like a little baby with my blanket. I'm fucking 52 years old and I still do this shit. It's documented in my paperwork. I got a book this fucking thick since I was a teenager. And they still keep the records. They know who the fuck I am. Why don't these people out here know the fuck what I am? When I'm downtown, they know who I am. Radio! That was my whistle. If I walked up on the dope house to go get some cocaine or some weed, I'd be like, it's a little rubber. And they would know, hey, radio's here. All right, then, open the door. True story. But I've changed since then. I've grown up, I guess. I've reformed. That's what the Amish, Mormons or something. Reformed yourself. But I'm still a slather ass slug, fucking lazy ass bug. There's a lot of shit I could be doing, and there's a lot of shit I won't be doing, and there's a lot of shit that I don't know where I was going with that. Y'all are gonna shit a brick when you get an hour video from me. But this is all real life shit. And I hope you tune into it. And I'm a God-fearing man. I don't preach at nobody. I just speak the word. I share the word. It's not like preaching. It's just sharing the word. Because I'm just a sinner shitbag, fucking goat turd, just like the rest of all of us. Does that make sense? Oh, shit. You know what I just remembered? Pow! I have a real cigarette. For about a week, I've been rolling up butts. My friends bring me down butts. And I get the Tops rolling papers and I roll them up. Fuck. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Ha! Ain't you never heard that before? I gotta get my matches. Alright, I'm gonna pull a Clint Eastwood move on you. Watch this. Well, even the worms gotta eat. Josie, it's a trap. My daughter's favorite movie in the whole world was Josie Wales. I had a pistol that looked just like Josie. Actually, it was an 1852 or 1850. Yeah, it was an 1852 Texas New Arm model. My sister sent to me, door to door. They brought this thing to me at my door for $130, and I had the extra cylinder and the holster and the cylinder holster. Boy, I was a happy camper back